Crypto Dough. Welcome on into another episode of Crypto Dough. One thing I ask for you guys to do is subscribe to the channel and share this content. I am Crypto Dough. I've been doing this for well over 6 years, and I want to show everything that I know with you guys so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Now, today's topic, we're talking about inflation, tariffs, and Bitcoin. All right. Also, the CPI just came out. And I'm going to play a video for that in a few, and we're actually going to read an article. But before I get into that, how you guys feeling today? Hopefully everyone is having a great day, a great afternoon, and or a great night. Because we're broadcasting from the internet, which can touch all four corners of Earth, right? Smash that like button. Also, I'm going to pin in the description if you want to support my channel even more. Hit one of those links. I have a Ledger link. I have a crypto.com link, a Coinbase link. This all in the description. I have an Uphold link. It's a referral link. Of course, it add value to you. So that's the point of it. But it's a two-way street. It also add value to me as well, right? So I believe you get discounts and everything else for actually using the code. And or for actually using the link, not the code, the link. So I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat. And first, let's peruse. Let's see what's going on in the market. We're going to use Crypto Bubble, and we're also going to use Coin Market Cap. We're also going to use Coin Market Cap. Okay, so currently right now, as you guys can see, Bitcoin, as far as Coin Market Cap, is at 81,000. Now, in 7 days, it actually bounced. It's down 7,000. Well, it's down 8.07%, but it bounced from 77,000 all the way up to 82. Now, people are saying if it closes past 85, if it closes past 85,000, then you may have a chance for it, and you have to close with and remain above it for 3 consecutive days if you know that we're in a reversal trend. I believe that we have a little bit further to go as far as on the downside, right? Because you have tariffs, you have Canada playing this game as if they have leverage, which to me they really don't. You have China actually adding 100% tariff tax on Canada. You have the CPI meeting that just came out, right? I think all this will lead to the Fed actually lowering down interest rates, and when they begin to start lowering down interest rate, then that's when you can see a boom in the crypto market. I think we may be trading sideways or trading in between $68,000 and $91,000 as far as Bitcoin, right? We may be trading in that range for, it could be a couple of days, it could be a couple of months. We may not take off until July. So I'm just being fair here. I'm not giving you hopium or anything along that nature. But what do I think about the crypto market as a whole? Oh, it's perfect buying time. Can it go down even more? I think Bitcoin can go down another 10%, which means that if Bitcoin goes down another 10%, the altcoins can go down 20 to 30%. Right? So I'll be DCing on my altcoins that I like. I have my eyes closed on zebec, ZEB, EC, ticker symbol ZBC. I like that one. I like the use cases of that. I got my eyes on getting some more block V. I have my eyes on getting some more edge. I think it's going to be underneath $1. I got my eyes on, I have enough XRP already. It's another one. It's called Aquarium or Aqua. Aquarius, I apologize. Aqua, ticker symbol AQUA, as far as the stock. And this one right here is responsible for XLM liquidity. So I said, most may not be able to afford XCM at 40 cents in order to get a big bag. Or XCM, let's see what XCM actually is, right? XCM. I apologize. XLM. Stellar. Stellar right now is at 25 cents, right? Is at 25 cents. It's one called Aquaria. Aqua. That one right here. This one right here is at 0.30. I like to see that, right? And let me see if they have a description of it. Then it's 82% bullish. I believe that it is as well. Aquarius. Let's read that for a second. What is Aquarius? No one really knows, right? But Aquarius, we're not talking astrology. We're not talking astrology. These are the crypto that I have my eyes on. I'll probably double down on this one and zebec. I'm gonna double down on that one too. ZEBC BEC. So Aquarius, let's read that for a second before we get into the CPI report and how I think that the settlement of the United States, Trump got handed a house that was full of sugar honey iced tea, and he has to clean it up, right? So, and they're not doing any money spending right now. They're trying to cut the trim the fat, trim the access, trim the fraud, everything along that nature. So I think it's going to be turbulent times. That's what people are leading to saying that this is recession talk. But I believe that they're going to go full board on that just for the feds to then interfere. And then when the feds interfere, what are they going to do most likely? Right? I believe that the feds are going to lower down interest rates. Once the feds lower down interest rates, the dollar will then begin to go down. Therefore, the risk on assets are then going to begin to go up. Bitcoin, altcoins, for example. Some people are calling for the altcoin season to be over. I said, please, it is not. It didn't even begin yet. So y'all got to understand altcoins. Also, altcoins going to drop 80% on you. See, I can stomach it because I've been through these treacherous waters and these feelings of anxiety and you're hoping and wishing. I already been through that, right? Most of the people are just coming into the space. I'm here to tell you guys, crypto dough is here. Have no fear. The fear to greed index right now is underneath of 15. Woo! So you could tell that the market is super scary. Can somebody say not Gary Gensler, but scary Gensler, right? Most people are scary right now, and you don't have to be. I think that this is the perfect opportunity to actually DCA. That's what I think, right? And that financial advice. But let's read a little insight because a lot of people don't know about Aqua, right? And this is one of my low caps. Look at the market cap. It's just 21 million. Low cap, right? People may rotate their money in this after the Ethereum pumps. That's when you know the signal is on. Fireworks is on. When Ethereum pumps and Ethereum is at its all-time high or beats its all-time high, altcoins are up next. Aquarius is designed to supercharge trading on Stellar. Listen to that. So it is part of the ecosystem of Stellar. We all know Stellar XLM is a gem, right? Chad, McCaleb, y'all know that. Bring more liquidity and give control over how it's distributed across various market pairs. The project increases available liquidity on selected markets on the Stellar network, creating a more usable DEX. Aquarius does this by introducing incentives for market makers and AMM liquidity providers on Stellar, as well as a way for the Stellar community to control where the liquidity flows. Through variable on-chain voting, the community selects markets where liquidity is needed, making markets they care more about efficient. You understand that use case? So I look at it like, since I believe that XLM is going to go up, right now XLM is 25 cents. You may not want to buy XLM. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying this right here actually adds liquidity to XLM. So to me, this is if XLM is a whale, then Aqua will be the small fish that's always swimming by the whale and end up becoming a big fish. So I like Aqua because it is pegged to XLM. I actually like it. I like it a lot. And where do I buy this at? I actually buy this on the Lobster wallet, which is an XLM platform. But I buy it on that Lobster wallet. I need to get a referral link for the Lobster wallet so you guys can know what that is and how to access it, right? So that's just a sediment of the market. Let's go to the bubble to see crypto as a whole, right? Let's see what's going on in the market. Let's get a little visual. A day, okay, it's looking kind of green. T is up 60%, pi is up 21%. I heard about pi. Theta is up 5%, render is up 5% in a week. Look, it's down for the most part. I guess it's down for the most part. In a month, it is literally down for the most part. You see 30, 40%, 35% or better, right? This in a year, okay. OM is definitely 180, 100, 1,867%. That's pretty good. That's an 18x. Okay, so just giving you guys a viewpoint of the actual market. I like to view it in about a week, and this is what's happening in about a week, right? They could these tokens can actually go down 30, 20 to 30% depending on what you hold, or more, if Bitcoin drops, right? Bitcoin is currently at $81,000. I wanted to go to the CPI.
And more than economists expected. Price increases slowed from a 3%. Now, the latest report on national consumer prices show inflation has cooled during the first full month of President Donald Trump's second term, and more than economists expected. Price increases slowed from a 3% inflation rate in January to 2.8% in February. But the report also showed egg prices soared 58% in January compared to a year ago. Bird flu has decimated the egg supply, lifting prices higher.
Just bought a dozen eggs yesterday, $8 at the grocery store. The Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed about 200 points this morning, a little sign of a relief following the latest inflation report, but those gains quickly disappeared. This is a live look right now at the Dow, down 126, about 130 points. Today's report did ease some concerns following this week's sell-off, but still a lot more to keep an eye on.
Okay, so that's a quick sediment of that. That's a quick sediment of that. Let's read the article. Consumer prices rose 2.8% in February compared to a year ago. Actually, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's I need the CPI inflation rate. Okay, okay. Okay, that's the CPI inflation rate. It's at a 2.8. It's at a 2.8, lower than expected. Okay, so that could be good news, bullish news for the market on the short term. Prices for goods and services moved up less than expected in February, providing some relief on consumer businesses worry about the looming impact tariffs might have on inflation. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported Wednesday the Consumer Price Index, a wide-ranging measure of the costs across the U.S. economy, ticked up a seasonally adjusted 0.2 for the month, putting the annual inflation rate at 2.8. According to the Labor Department agency, all item CPI has increased by 0.5% in January. You guys look at the index right there. 2022, it was 9%. Excluding food and energy prices. Hey, you guys can't even see that. Let me zoom in. Bluke said Let me interact with the chat for a second. Lobster Wallet. Wow. Yep. Lobster Wallet. Check it out. It's in the App Store, Blue. Lobster Wallet. Check it out. That's actually brought to you by XLM itself, and you can actually buy the XLM ecosystem on the Lobster Wallet, and that's where I hold my Aqua. Also, where I hold my XLM as well. Then I also own the majority of my XLM is on a ledger, like offline. You know, it's on a ledger offline along with my XRP offline. You know, so let's finish reading this article. Economists surveyed by Dow Jones had been looking for a 0.3 increase on both headlines and core with respective annual rates of 2.9 and 3.2. So it's just 0.1 underneath what they expected, meaning that all of the rates were 0.1% point less than expected. So I guess that could be a good thing, right? As far as a short-term rally, but I believe that overall the sentiments that they're talking about with Canada, the tariffs, inflation, and everything else, I think that for the short term we might be in a quick downtrend. We might be in a quick downtrend for the overall market. But let me know what you guys think. I left the sourcing of that article. I left it right down in the description. So I'm just telling you guys about what I think about the market, about inflation, tariffs. They're calling for a recession and everything else. I believe that the market can take another nosedive. Bitcoin about 10%, which means the altcoin market gonna go down another 20-30%. What would I be doing? I'll be DCAing, dollar cost averaging on the projects that I've been patiently waiting for. On that note, smash that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Another episode of Crypto Dough. Put on your seatbelts. It is time to take off. In